Hi everybody, welcome to another pop-up stitch. This is Tammy from the Siberian Wind. Oh my gosh guys, it's been it's not even Friday, it's a Thursday. It's been a Monday all day, but it's Friday. Welcome in, welcome in. I see Rita's checked into the chat. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. How are you guys doing tonight? What are you guys up to? Are you staying out of trouble? Or if you're getting into trouble, are you taking me with you? Because, today's all about it, right? Today is just all about it. Let me put my phone off, turn off the vibrate so it doesn't just startle me suddenly. We are going to bind a quilt tonight. That's what I want to do. It's what I need to do. And if you have not seen it before, hey, Katie Crafts, welcome in. Hey, Janet, glad you're here from Illinois. Perfect. How is the weather? Everybody, how's the weather where you are? Just gotta ask. So this is the Sew and Tell giveaway quilt, and I have not done any binding on it at all. I just picked it up. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. I picked it up yesterday from my quilt by checkbook, however you want to call it. Me stay out of trouble. Are you kidding? Right, Rita? Right? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, guys. It has been one of those weeks. It feels like it has been one of those months, and it doesn't feel like it's getting any easier. So, I don't know why my fan is turned all the way back the way it was. We are going to make a small adjustment to my fan real quick. It's 54 in Illinois. Awesome. That's a good temperature. I wish it was, well, we're getting back down there. It's 69 degrees according to my computer right now. I'm running Sunday's high is going to be 53. Today's high was 77. So we are just going back and forth. I think, let's see, let me go back real quick. Tomorrow's going to be the last 70-degree day for a while. That's what it looks like, if that's right. Hey, Patricia, welcome in. Weather was beautiful today, says Katie Crafts. I bet. You're not far from me, so you kind of have my weather. How is my hand? It's my hand. It exists. That's about it. I get this taken off tomorrow. So this is the last day you guys will see this bandage mess. I'm so ready to be done with it. So ready. Janet's got her windows open. I love it. Weather is 103. Oh my gosh. 2 tropical storms coming in, scary ones, 60 to 80 mile per hour winds, and tons of rain. Yeah. You're going to have a blast with that, Rita. Carrie says, not sure how long she can stay. Already getting sleepy. Been on the road all week. Not much playtime. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I have not. We're going to turn this camera on. I don't know what it's going to show. Okay, good. We're good. I can actually make it zoom out just a little bit. 2 hurricanes. Ugh. Yeah. I do not like hurricanes only because they never seem to stop talking about them. And I'm so over hurricanes. Okay, so I am doing something I never do because I physically can't. Priscilla is hitting now. Ugh. I posted something to my to a couple of my friends the other day. When can a hurricane be named after me? I feel like I've already earned the privilege. My next one is 2029. So the next hurricane that will be named Tammy is in 2029. So if we make it to T's, which we probably will with the way the weather systems have been going, yeah, I get it. I get my chance back in 2029. So we are doing flat binding today. We are not doing bias just because I physically could not get it cut tonight. It would have been tomorrow evening before I could even get it cut. So in order to get this done, we're doing flat binding. This is a solid, so it won't matter. I went fabric shopping today who has been fabric shopping lately. I have not been fabric shopping lately. Fabric's so overpriced now. So overpriced. I had to get fabric for a pattern I'm writing, and I don't even have all of my measurements completely finished the way that I want them to be finished. And yeah, we're gonna be challenged. We're gonna be challenged. I'm gonna see if that's gonna help with the machine sound. Let me know if the machine is too loud at any time, and I will keep playing with settings tonight. I'm game for it. Who is ready for Yuletide Sampler tomorrow night? Who all is ready? I'm ready. That's about all I'm ready for, aside from getting this brace, getting these bandages off my wrist. I was so excited. I got my first package from Danny. The fabric is so beautiful. She sent to me. Awesome. Congratulations. I kind of want to brag on the fabrics I bought. They're all Hobby Lobby, so it's nothing you can't find locally. But they're pretty. And they do have yellow. They have yellow because that's the colorway that I'm doing. Because that's the colorway I need to do for testing the pattern. So the new pattern will have yellow in it. It will have yellow as one colorway, and it's going to be blue for the other colorway. It's not yellow, just yellow for the one. I promise. There's just yellow in the one. That's all I will attest to. Oh, let's see. Yeah, nice, right? There is yellow. Yellow exists. And I did buy myself a new pair of scissors, not these. I haven't pulled them out yet. So my bigger pair of Fiskars. Hey, Linda, welcome in. She says, hello, everyone. Glad you're here. Yellow and purple are great quilt colors. Okay, so I do, speaking of, I need to do a yellow and purple quilt. I've got to have it done by May. So I've got some time, but I still don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing yet. So I've got to figure that out too. Hey, Maddie, welcome in. I don't think I've seen you in my chat before. Welcome, glad you're here. Glad you are here tonight. So the yellow and purple that I've got to do are going to be for my great niece's high school graduation quilt. And I still haven't decided what design I'm going to do yet. But purple and yellow are her high school colors. So when I asked her, that's what she said she wanted. But green's her favorite color, according to something else I saw. So I don't know what I'm doing. And Puppy is going to be a pain in the rear tonight. He has been a pain all day. Is there really such a thing of knowing what you're doing until it is finished? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. I mean, okay, so I know the pattern that I've written. I've gotten everything written rough draft. I need to go back in and do a couple of edits before I send it out for testing. But I'm testing one version and somebody else is testing another version. Oh, thank you, Gianna. She's reminding everybody, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button as well. We're going to see if the puppy will behave tonight. I doubt it. He has been misbehaving all day, guys. Literally all day. I took him out for his afternoon walksies. I love it. Carrie says, not for me, Rita. In response to, is there such a thing as knowing what you're doing until it's finished? Nope, not for me. So I took him out for his walksies, and on the way back, of course, we have to ride the elevator up because I use my wheelchair. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. It is bothering me today, but I get this bandage stuff off tomorrow. So I think You know how when you've worn your shoes too long and they kind of chafe against your heel or against the side of your foot? It's kind of like that feeling. It's just that chafing feeling at this point. Service dogs misbehaved. No, no. Yeah, it is. It is totally possible. He chewed on his bed, the wood of his bed, the other night. So he now has earmarked or teeth marked his bed. It's just one of those. I'm having fits with him, and I know kind of why I am. I know why I am. But there's not much I can do about it at the moment. So I'm going to turn this camera off for just a second because I'm going to move the stand, and I don't want to make you guys sick. Because I'm going to keep hitting the stand tonight if I'm not careful. And I don't want to make you guys sick if I don't have to. I will if I have to, but I don't want to have to. Oh my gosh. I've got to clean up my studio, guys. My studio is an absolute mess at the moment. All right, we're going to turn it on. I don't know what it's showing. There we go. All right, so it's a little bit too low. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, it's not wanting to cooperate. It is not wanting to cooperate. You saw it here first. It is not. Oh, okay, hang on. Sounds like he might be tuning in. Yeah, he probably is. He probably is. I would not be surprised. Oops, you guys get to see some of the mess. Oh well, that's okay. These are scrap boxes down here. Then I have my Amazon device, which I won't call her name, so she doesn't activate on you guys' ends. Having to adjust it a little bit. But yeah, he has been all out of sorts lately, and he pulled so hard when we were coming back to the elevator that he actually pulled my wheelchair, trying to attempt to run me into the wall. So he and I are going to have an attitude adjustment day tomorrow. I'm going to be going up to Gillette to go get my wrist unbandaged, and he and I are going to have an attitude adjustment day. And it's going to be mom and dog are going to talk. Service dogs are so much different than, say, a family pet. They are. They absolutely are. They are so tuned in to so much. So that egg that I had the other night, he is just dying to have that egg. When he doesn't have that, he now has his blankie. I mean, he is just, he's actually over there right now playing with his blankie and like pulling it around and playing with it like he's going to tear it up or whatever. Can he tear it up? Yeah, I don't care. I just don't want him to swallow anything he shouldn't swallow. So that's the only thing I have to watch out for with his blankie. But, so tell me how you guys are doing. Come on now. I know Carrie said she's getting sleepy. Hey, Mona, welcome in. And guys, if you have a channel, feel free to drop exclamation selfie. I do not mind one bit if you are a content creator here on YouTube. So yeah, drop your channel. I do not mind one bit. I am sewing this to the front. I did not pre-fold it. Am I worried about pre-folding it? No, I am not. We are just going to go with it. We're just going to make it do what I want it to do, because I'm stubborn like that, and I just don't feel like doing all the extra with it. Tonight is not the night for the extra. It is not the night. I think part of it is last night, because of some of the other meds I am working on. It's going to be SELFIE, Maddie. I'm glad you have a channel. That's very cool. Very cool. Yay, Linda's got it. And Nightbot should there you go. Nightbot put it up there. So just copy exactly the way Linda typed it, Maddie, and it'll get you up there as well. There you go. Awesome. I don't think I'm subscribed to you, Maddie. Let me go click over. Let's go. Oh, Maddie loves ducks. Aw. Oh my gosh. And let's see. No, I don't see puppy dog. I thought I saw puppy dog. Okay. I didn't see puppy dog. Okay. I just had to look. Okay. I'm subscribed to you now, Maddie. Let's see. Not a good week for me today. Unable to sew due to an MS flare. Oh no, Janet. Hoping tomorrow will be better. I hope so. Leave it in God's hands and move on. Agreed. There's only so much that you can do. And when you've exhausted everything that you can do, then it is what it is. What did I do to my hand? I actually had surgery on it. I had what is called de Quervain's tendinosynovitis. Mona subscribed to you, Maddie. Oh, you have 2 dogs. Awesome. Hi, Yadira. Welcome in. So I had surgery to remove, I had like a hardened cyst on my wrist, and it was hurting, and I had started losing grip strength in my hand, so we went ahead and opted to go ahead and have it cut off, have my wrist opened up, and the surgeon was actually able to remove the cyst, which I didn't think she could do. So it was really kind of cool that she was able to do that. But I'm so glad I get to get the bandages off tomorrow. Rita says she made a pillow today, as she made an extra block for that friendship star quilt from Teresa Louise, stuffing with scrap strings. Awesome. I have a whole bag if you want some more. Linda says come on over and check out her giveaway. She'll be drawing for her giveaway Saturday. Oh, good time. Good. What time Saturday? What time, Linda? Let's see. I might need foot surgery. Ouch. Ouch. Foot surgery. No, not cool. Not cool. Okay, my friends, I need my pillow. Absolutely, Carrie. I will see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Mountain. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern. I will have Kathy and Alicia coming to join me. And I will have my bandages off, whatever that's going to look like. I got to remember to take my brace with me so that if I need to put that on immediately, I can. We'll see what they say. Making blocks for my Hobbit robe. Fun sewing, but it'll take a lot of fabric. Yes, it will. I am looking at making a quilt coat, in case you have not heard the news. So if I get done sewing this binding and I feel like still sewing, I've got all of the lining pieces of my coat cut out. So we may sew the lining together to see how it fits, so that I can then take it apart later and use it as pattern pieces for my quilt coat. So that I know how big of a quilt I need to make, because I don't know how big of a quilt I need to make yet, and I want to line everything up to be just where I want it to be. Mona says she's loving your Hobbit blocks, Katie. Awesome. I need to go check them out. I really do. I know I do. These are like the tiny, super thin cuttings you get from trimming. Let's see. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. I need foot surgery to have a bunion, and it's advanced though. Yeah, my husband had bunion surgery before he and I met. He had it on one foot, and this is back before they had some of the more modern options for what they can do for bunion surgery. And he's refusing to go back to have the other one done because, again, he was in the military when he had his bunion surgery done. Oh, good. Katie Crafts is going to do a quilted coat also. Yay. That's awesome. Oh, me too, Katie, after Christmas. Okay. Well, I'm trying to have mine done for Road to California. There is a possibility. I've been looking at things, guys. There's a possibility I may not be able to go. So I am trying desperately to get things worked out so that I can. But I so want to go to Road to California this year. I've been planning to go to Road to California. So I hope that if I make my quilt coat, that will like seal the deal that I have no choice, but I have to go. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see, because I want to go to Road to California. I have not yet been to Road to California. I've been to Paducah. Next, not 2026, but 2027, I will probably go to the International Quilt Festival in Houston. That will be my trip for 2027. So 2026, I'm trying to make it to Road to California. I have another trip in January that I have to take. Agreed, Katie Crafts. She said, finger crossed you get to go. I have another trip I have to take in January, and I can't change it. It's not something that I have any control over. I do have a trip coming up here in December that I have to take. So some things I have to get done before the trip in December, so that if anything happens during the trip in December, that I've got everything lined up. Everything's lined up. So I don't know what is going to happen in December yet. So I know that I'm going to San Francisco, but beyond that, I don't know any more details yet. I know why I'm going, but that's for Mr. Siberian Wind. But you know, it's not a funsies trip. So we have to go. So we're going in December to San Francisco. So provided we don't spend a lot of money in December, then in January I have to go to Utah before Road to California. So it's just crazy. I found out I need surgery today. I have a surgery consultation. Good deal. Surgery consultations are the bomb, because then you can find out all the information. You can ask all the questions. You can ask in advance what the questions are going to be. I thought I was going to be in this for like 1 week and then a brace for like 4, but because I didn't do physical therapy, it's a long story for that, but because I couldn't and didn't do physical therapy, I've been in this for just over 2 weeks now. Today is 2 weeks from surgery date. So I don't know how long I'm going to be in the brace for. We're going to see. We're going to see what they tell me, but at least the brace I can take off for showering. I don't have to use my cast cover. Tomorrow morning will be the last time I have to use that thing for the foreseeable future. And we're going to hope that it stays that way. I had never knew what a cast cover, how you worked one of those darn things until I had this surgery and needed one. Because I was like, I want a shower. I want a shower so bad. Oh, I think that above all else, wanting to shower after having had surgery, I think is the most aggravating thing in the world to me. I don't mind the surgery. I don't mind anything else. Even the prep, like whatever the prep is, doesn't faze me that much. But that wanting a shower, the cast cover are terrible to use. I agreed. Absolutely agreed, Rita. They are I feel like I'm putting a darn tourniquet on every time I put this stinking thing on, but it works. Thought your black throw was suspended in air. I figured out it's on your machine. Yeah, it is. There's a little spool pin right there. And I was going to change back to my typical white thread, but I was like, the front of this quilt is black. It can go with black. Black will be fine. So I could change my thread color for sewing the binding down. But I think I'm just going to leave it black. When I broke my arm, I wanted to shower more than anything. Right. Okay, so that cast cover comes up to like here. I can't put it here because it's not tight enough. And just like hangs out, flapping in the wind. So I can't put it here because that's just, it's not tight enough to keep the water out. So I have to put it way up here for it to be tight enough. And then when I get out of the shower, I've got this dark red ring. And I'm actually a little bruised from that cast cover. But So like all of this hasn't had a real sudsy shower since before my surgery 2 weeks ago. Oh, guys, I mean, yeah, I'm so ready. I know it's gonna smell when this cover comes off. The spin surgeries I have, you cannot take a shower for at least 9 days. Wow, does it ever blink, blink, blink. Yeah, agreed. I mean, okay, so they have you before surgery. They have you shower with that antibacterial stuff. So you're killing all the bacteria. You shower the morning or the night before your surgery, and then you shower the morning of your surgery, and then you get there. And so like I've scrubbed my arm and like gotten all the bacteria off of my arm, and all this thing is done for 2 weeks is collected. And I'm just like, ew. A garbage bag works. Yeah, that would involve having to have help to put it in place. And that's kind of my problem. The cast cover I can do by myself. The garbage bag, I would have to have help to put it on and to make sure it's sealed and all of that. At least the cast cover is effective. That's all I can say. It's effective. It's effectively annoying at the same time, but it's effective. Oh, guys, I am loving this quilt. What do you think? Do you think I did a good job putting it together? Do you think my quilter did a great job quilting it? Can you guys see the quilting on it? Interesting. I've had 6 spinal surgeries and never once had to use antibacterial soap of any kind. They're not expecting you to be able to scrub your back though. That's kind of the thing, is that they do it for any surgeries where you can actually reach that part of your body. If you can't reach that part of your body, they're not going to send you through all of that because you can't do it anyway. My mom broke her leg in the 80s. My dad used a garbage bag for her on her leg. See, if it was my leg, I could put a garbage bag on there. I could fasten a garbage bag. But my arm, I just can't fasten it. Like, there's just no way for me to fasten it that I can physically manipulate to do it. Nikki says she loves the colors. I do too. They're so bright and cheerful. So whoever wins this, whoever participated in Show and Tell and ends up winning it, will be taking it home. I will be shipping it out to them. And so you guys can see the little like bingo balls, right? Because there's bingo balls in the black, there's bingo balls in the pink and in the orange, and then in the magenta. Let's see, you guys can see that one. So there's the bingo balls all over the place. It's quilted in circles. I love it. Hey Susie, welcome in. Welcome. I am just so excited that this is done, and all that I have to do is this binding so that I can then ship it off. I really need to order labels, guys. I have not done anything about ordering labels. I have not made a label for this thing. So whoever gets it, it's not labeled. Just saying, it's not labeled. It won't be labeled, I don't think. My ability to do handwork right now is nil. It is absolutely nil. I finished recording today. I spent all day recording. And I finished recording the last of the blocks for the Nocturnal Soul Quilt Along. I love this week's blocks. I love them. It's a witch with a bubbling cauldron. So instead of Sunbonnet Sue, she's Witch Sue, or Witchy Sue. And then the Scaredy Cat are the 2 blocks that we did this week. So that'll be coming up tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. Hey, Zaza, welcome in. Didn't think you were coming out tonight. Yeah, I scheduled this like maybe 30 minutes before I came on. I posted something in the community tab like an hour beforehand, maybe, something like that. Yeah, it's an impromptu. It's a pop-up. I didn't know what time I could actually get things done and get back and get live by. And don't forget, guys, if you have a channel, you can drop your exclamation selfie. I do not mind one bit. I do not mind one bit. So, alright, so Maddie, you're new to the channel. If you are still here, what brought you to a quilting channel? Alright, have you ever quilted before? Or what kind of crafts do you do? I haven't checked out your channel yet, I'm sorry. But I will, because I subscribed. So I will get you checked out, I promise. But what brought you to a quilting channel? So guys, if you entered Sew and Tell, this is the Sew and Tell giveaway quilts. The community chat is weird sometimes. Some is days before I see the notification. Agreed. My recovery is a 3 to 4 month recovery, 6 to 8 weeks not on my foot. Yeah, I went in for a hip surgery, and it was supposed to be it was supposed to be weight bearing same day, and because of what they saw when they got in there for my hip surgery, it became 8 weeks of non-weight bearing. It was definitely challenging. Diamond art and bracelet making. Oh, very cool. Those are fun hobbies. I don't do any bracelet making anymore. I used to make jewelry. I did wire wrapping and earrings and necklaces and bracelets. I made some rings. I made a lot of different things. I still have my jewelry tools. I just haven't done anything with it in a while. And then my diamond painting, I haven't done anything with it in a while either, but I have some I still need to do. Oh, that one's not gonna work. This corner just does not like me, guys. It's my fault, but the corner doesn't like me. The walls are bullies. No, wait, is the floor the bully? The walls are, I don't know. What's the phrase? The walls are, oh gosh. If somebody knows what I'm talking about, feel free to drop it in there. Oh. I'm not clumsy, but the table, I don't do Sew and Tell. No worries, Janet. Her sewing is childlike. Oh, come on. You keep active as much as possible when you can. Okay, so here's my deal. The whole point of Sew and Tell isn't about a competition. It is not a competition, guys. I want to showcase where you are coming from, how you are doing. I want to showcase that you are creating, because something that you're creating is just as important as something that I'm creating or something that someone else is creating. So don't ever sell yourself short for that yours isn't as good as someone else's. If we were talking about quilt judges and quilting police, then okay, fine, maybe. But don't ever sell yourself short. Sew and Tell is not about being perfect. It's not even about being finished. It's just about creating. And it can be diamond art. It can be bracelets. We've had crocheted sponges, like crocheted rags for doing dishes that have been submitted. Quite literally anything that you create, I'd love to see it. I'd love to be able to share it. And I will never put you down for what you did do or what you didn't do. I always look at all the positives of what you've done, and I want to celebrate those with you. So if you feel comfortable sharing with me, you can always email me. You can join the Facebook group, and you can post it in there. Just type Sew and Tell for anything that you want me to share. Or you can just send me an email and just say Sew and Tell and tell me a little bit about what pictures you're sending me. And that's what counts. That's how it goes. Let's see, Janet, we don't judge the ability. We just like to see what everyone is making. Exactly, Zaza. Exactly. That is exactly it. It's not about, well, Janet doesn't do anything like what I'm doing. You know, part of my inspiration comes from lots of things that I see that aren't what I'm doing. Hey, Judy, welcome in. Katie Craft says it's a wonderfully supportive group. It is. It is. Janet, I figure it this way. I sew for an audience of one, me. Any crafting is wonderful. Absolutely. And that's what I want to celebrate, is that you are actively crafting in whatever craft you're creating for. I do not discriminate. It does not have to be quilting. It doesn't have to be sewing. I haven't had food submitted yet. But if you have like a recipe or something that really looks fantastic and you want to be excited about it, I want to be excited with you. So feel free to share. Please feel free to share. Rita says she's never been perfect in quilting and not going to start now. Yeah, I'm not perfect either. I am not perfect. If you guys could see some of the behind the scenes that I crop out of my videos that I post, you would tell just how often I do pick up Jackie. And for those of you who don't know, Jackie is my seam ripper. I have a very close relationship with her. When I lost one of my Jackies, I have more than one. When I lost Jackie number 1, I went and bought 2 or 3 more. I think 2 more, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, I lost the cap to Jackie number 1. So now Jackie number 2 has come out. Oh, you are so welcome, Janet. You're so welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to share whatever you are creating, because what you are creating is therapeutic for you, and we want to celebrate you for that. Absolutely want to celebrate you for that. There is no shame in creating what you are creating at whatever level you're at. There's no shame at all. I mean, if you go back to look at last Sew and Tell, there were quite a few just blocks, just quilt blocks. Oh, okay. All right, let's see who is. I just had a request for the Facebook group. I will look at that when I get done with the live, guys. I promise. I promise I will get you in. I figure it this way. I'm not editing my videos. You get what you get with all the alternative quilting and all. Well, you know, I'm not going to put videos up of me picking my nose. I mean, come on now. I know Zaza suggested that, you know, we can't pick our nose with the big fingertip, the big fingernail things. Hey, Jennifer. I love that comment, Zaza. I was rolling laughing. But you guys don't want to see me fussing at the dog 15 times in a video. So, like, I cut that out. Or when Mr. Siberian Wind walks over and then realizes that he still has, like, you know, spaghetti stains on his shirt or something, and he's walked over into my camera view, I crop him out. Like, I cut that out. Like, stuff like that I cut out. I think I actually forgot to hit record at one point on this week's Nocturnal Soul video. So there's some parts of that video that might seem like they're missing. When did I have surgery? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today. Let's see. Oh, it's you. Okay, that makes sense. You know what? Hang on. Let me go ahead and grab that. Since you're saying it's you, I will do it. I will do it right now. That way you have that going on as well. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Where is it? Oh, we got 2. Oh, okay. There we go. Perfect. You both are in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. I keep forgetting to do the Sew and Tell thing. I know, Rita. You can't win it if you don't enter. You can't win anything if you don't enter. And I give a quilt away each 6 months. So April is the next one. Let's see, TV, I have to keep it appropriately inappropriate. Yeah, I know. I was laughing hysterically, though. I was rolling. I gave up trying to make my dogs not sing when I'm doing a video. Oh. Well, he's not singing. He's just annoying me. I promise, half the time, you guys probably can't even hear him on my videos. But if he's annoying me enough that I am distracted enough and can't focus to even put sentences together. I mean, he's chewing on a bone right now. I actually would rather someone else went. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. And you can still enter show and tell, and then if you don't want the quilt that I'm working on for show and tell, you can just send me a message of, hey, when we get closer to April or whatever, just say, hey, I did all this and I entered, but just take my name out of the drawing. I don't need it. That's absolutely fine. My dog Howl and Not Quiet, they are very loud. Your dogs are very loud, Rita. Your dogs know exactly how to hit your microphone. Howl's over there in the middle of the floor. He's got this one spot that he loves to lay in. And he is over there chewing on his bone right now because he doesn't have his egg to play with. Thank goodness, because that would be obnoxious too. And he's finally stopped playing with his blankie because it wasn't making enough noise. I love your quilts, just I would feel bad for winning. Thus, I figure someone else. Don't ever feel bad for winning, Rita. Don't ever feel bad for winning. There is nothing wrong with you winning a quilt of mine. There is nothing wrong with it at all. It is the same chances as everyone else. So, yeah, no, don't ever feel bad about that. You haven't won one yet, so. But no, don't ever feel bad about winning something. I'd be just as excited for you to win as I am for anyone else as well. I'm just excited somebody likes my quilts enough to win them. Oh, good night, Mona. Thank you for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it. All right. Hey, Kathy. I'm going to be seeing you tomorrow night, too. Oh. I'm glad you're here, Kathy. Welcome in. Yeah, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, guys. Kathy and Alicia will be coming to hang out with me. And we'll see how functional I am as of tomorrow evening, having driven all the driving I will be doing. I also have to remember to pick up keys for this weekend for Quilts of Valor for my sew day. Oh, I'm glad you feel a little bit more like a person today. That is awesome, Kathy. I hope I feel more like a person tomorrow, too. I did not take pain meds last night. And I think that's part of why Pal has been so off the charts, out of control today, is because if Mama doesn't take her pain meds, then I might be in pain that I can't feel. So that might be part of it too. How is my hand feeling? It is obnoxious. It's absolutely obnoxious. I feel like I've worn this for like it's a shoe that I've worn too long, and it's just chafing. It's not actively hurting, except when I move the bracing around, or I'm having to move the bracing around to get it to stop hurting. But I didn't take pain meds last night, but I probably, he can sense what I'm feeling, yeah. So I probably will take pain meds tonight. I really don't like to have to take them because it's heavy-duty pain meds, and that's not my normal thing. But I did not really sleep good last night, and I'm going to be on the road a lot tomorrow, so it's probably a good idea for me to take pain meds tonight. So I will do that. Because I just put that together, that's probably why he's acting a fool. Because he definitely has been acting a fool today. Pulling me into a wall. I did not know he had that much strength in him to pull me into a wall, though. That shocked me. That caught me off guard. All right. Maybe a bit uncomfortable right now, but hopefully it'll be better and your pain will be better. I hope so. That brace that I have is a lot more comfortable than this dressing stuff that they've got on me. So we're going to see. Ooh, good. All right. So normally I do straight, or I normally do bias binding. I don't like pain meds either. They make me sick. Yeah, I have to take nausea meds in order to take pain meds. I can't take pain meds if I don't take the nausea meds. Like I can't. It's like one or the other. Like I can take nausea meds without the pain meds, but I can't take pain meds without the nausea meds. It's just not happening. And I had to tell them when I went for surgery that day, I was like, you guys got to call this in, because if you want me to take the pain meds, if you want me to be compliant and take the pain meds, then you need to give me the anti-nausea stuff to take with it, because they make me so sick. And even that first day, oh my gosh, I was so sick. I was so sick. How long did it take you to get a service dog? I've trained all of my dogs. My first one came to me and started alerting to me. Hey, Jacqueline. Yeah, I know. I'm not normally on Thursday nights. Not anymore anyway. But I decided to do a pop-up. Just a pop-up. So my first one was alerting me that I was going to collapse. That was how I got my first dog. He could tell when nobody else could, like no human could tell, but he could tell that I was going to collapse. And I'm going to press this, I think. Yeah. Let me turn the iron on. Hey, Laura. Yeah, I know. That's what everybody's saying. I didn't know if I could come on tonight or how long or when I could come on. So I didn't plan it well in advance. So this is kind of picking up the pieces because I just didn't plan. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. So my first dog alerted to me, and we finally figured out what he was alerting to. And I was, if I didn't pay attention to him, like if I ignored his alerts, I would collapse and hurt myself. I would just fatigue to the point where I collapsed. Then my second service dog, I started training on my own, and the only training I had to go through with my first one was to get him okay with going through every aspect of public access. So I just had to go through all of that kind of training to make sure he was solid and I could trust what was happening with me and what was happening with him. So that was more about me than it was about him, but he needed a little bit of training. My second one, I did all of his training, and he had a medical reason I had to wash him. He tore his knee, just like literally weeks before he was going to graduate, before I was ready to say, okay, I'm done with the interim training. We're ready to fly solo. And then Paladin. So my first one was retiring due to age. My second one retired due to the medical emergency, and they both retired at the same time. So I was completely without a dog. I got Paladin and immediately started training him, and it took about 2 years for him to be solid. He had to stay in training for a long while, because he was still a puppy. But I trained him myself. I have to watch because some pain meds make me itchy, and there's one antiemetic that makes me sick. It's quite common, apparently. Oh, that's rough, Zaza. Janet says that she's 100% disabled vet. Thank you for your service. My MD keeps wanting me to get one. So, the nice thing about being a disabled veteran is there are agencies that will train specifically for veterans, and you may not have to pay a dime. You just have to go through the training and all of that to work with that dog. So definitely pursue it if you feel like your doctor is right that you would benefit. You're going to be listening, finishing quilt up. Absolutely, Kathy. Definitely consider that. And look at options for agencies in your area that train for vets, because they could go ahead and train. Vets can get a dog at no cost. There's a lot of programs where vets can get a dog at no cost. So look into, what's in your area as far as what agencies train, and what they will train your dog for. So depending on what your necessities are, they will train your dog specifically for you, or they will train it for, basically anyone with your particular medical conditions. So it could be one or the other. So just, yeah, I would look into it if I were you. Yeah, absolutely. Because to be honest, without having a service dog, I have a lot more issues than I do with a service dog. I mean, I've got issues having a service dog. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of, carrying water bowl and making sure that they have food and water and everything that they need. It's like having a toddler with you all the time. But at the same time, that toddler is repeatedly saving your life. They're your best friend, best companion, and I wouldn't trade having one, but they are a lot of work. So, yeah, definitely look into it. Let's see. Rita says she loves training all of her service dogs. It's so amazing. It is amazing. It's definitely, sir, come here. Come here. What did you have? Oh, you didn't have anything? Okay. Okay, we're good. He came back out and looked at me like, what, Mom? The way he was tripping from the bedroom to the living room is like he had something that he wasn't supposed to have. We've been having that kind of day too. No, Tuesday was my birthday. So 2 days ago, the 7th. So my next service dog will be a, Pyrenees. Provided that I can get a Pyrenees. Provided I can find a Pyrenees puppy with the right temperament, that will be my next service dog. I need a break from labs. They're fine. They're great dogs. I just need a break. I just need a break. All right. So I normally do bias binding, and I do an angled seam at the end. I'm not doing this right now. I'm just going to do it a flat seam because it matches all of the other seams in this binding because I did flat binding. But just like with bias binding, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Just like with bias binding, I am going to test it to make sure that it is fine before I cut my extra out. All right. So, okay. Yep, that'll work. That's going to lay flat. Rita says that she has 2 Shar-Peis and 1 Bull Mastiff that she got when they were only 3 weeks. They're now 2. Then her little dog, Zelina, is a service dog, but she is sensitive to when my pain is high. She howls. Yeah. Can't have her howling when you're out and about just because you're in pain. Because that's disruptive. Look into canines for warriors, is what Rita's suggesting to Janet. That's a good company from what I've heard. I haven't done anything with them directly, so I can't attest. Just whatever company you go through, just do your due diligence. Do more research than you think you actually need to do. Because I'd hate for you to get pulled in a direction with a service dog that is not fit to be a service dog, because that has happened. So do a lot of research about the company you're going through, their reviews, if they've previously worked with other companies or been other company names. You want to know all of that before you do commit the time and energy to work with them. And again, most veterans do qualify for getting their service dog for free. So through most programs. So just keep that in mind. You should not be taken for anything. Like they should not be taking money from you. Now, if you're not a veteran, that's when you have to pay. I'm not a veteran, so I would have to pay. When I was in Alabama, in order for a company that I was considering going through to train a dog for me, I would have been looking at an initial outlay of $40,000 for a dog that could probably only work 6 years. And I would have to, purchase again another dog when my first dog retired. And they would decide when my dog retired. I wouldn't be able to make that decision. And they would decide what happened to the dog and like all of that, which I get it. It's normal service dog procedure if, you go through an organization, but I just couldn't do it. The Bull Mastiff finally understands when I need help getting up. He lets me hold his head and he moves backwards until I'm standing up. That's awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to fold this over and I'm going to be patient and I'm going to slowly stitch this, okay? I am not going to change my thread color, so this is going to be black on the back, but I'm going to stitch as close to the front as I can. Yeah, I agree, Rita. She says she trains her dogs to do what she wants them to do, not what someone else figures they should do. And that's kind of my thing too. Most service dog organizations will train for the dog to walk on your left side. That doesn't work for me. And some organizations will actually fuss at you if you have your dog walking on the quote wrong side. But I can't have a dog on my left. Hey, thank you, Jacqueline. You have another raffle ticket for the Super Chat giveaway on the 14th. Thank you. Hey, Andrea, welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, so my dog, I would be able to get a dog for mobility from an organization, and that would help me get up off the floor, pick up dropped items, maybe retrieve medications, which are all tasks Paladin does. He shouldn't be doing much of the getting up off the floor, and he doesn't have to right now. But by the time I'm getting my next dog, I do need more of that. So that's why I'm going for a bigger breed dog, so that I can have that mobility support that I need so desperately. And I just don't want a German Shepherd at all. It has to be on my right side because that's the side that I have the trouble with. See, that my problem is I'm actually stronger on my left side and have more dexterity on my left side. I am right hand dominant, but I have the strength on my left side. So I have always, from the time that I got my very first dog, not a service dog, I have always walked the dog on my right hand side. Like that has always been what has come natural for me. But organizations try to train for walking on the left. And I don't understand that, but it is what it is. So I'm going to check and make sure that I am catching all of this here in just a second. I'll see. Yay! Awesome. So far, I've caught everything. Oh gosh, Rita. She says the next dog she's going to get is a Belgian Malinois. Those things have too much energy for me. Too much energy. I need a dog that is okay occasionally being a couch potato. A Belgian Malinois is not okay being a couch potato. I need a couch potato dog on occasion. Like Paladin can run with the best of them. He can play with the best of them. And now that he's done fooling around with his bone and everything else he's playing with, he's over here passed out. He is over here just passed completely out. He's listening to me, but he's not getting up and doing anything about it. Because I don't need anything right now. Now, if he senses that my pain level gets too high or something, he'll get up and do something. But until then, he's just gonna zone out. I love it. It's so nice when he settles. So nice. It's either that or he figured that Mama and him are going to have a conversation tomorrow, and he decided that he better stop while he's ahead. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to be glad that this binding is done because I am ready for this quilt to go home so I can get started on April's quilts. I have to find the panels I bought too. Belgians are high energy. They are very high energy. Yes. I completely agree, Nikki. They are crazy high energy. They are like the dogs that need the most Xanax of all the breeds. It is no more near as active as hyper as a Shar Pei, or maybe it's just my two, they never stop. Yeah, I have never had a Shar Pei, so I can't answer for a Shar Pei. But Malinois are known for their high drive and their ability to just keep going. And they really need a job, and they need a constant job. I do not want a dog that needs a constant job. That is my thing. I could not handle that, and I full well know I could not handle that. If I lived out in the country and had property for them to run, then we'd be talking about a Malinois maybe. But I currently live in an apartment, and all of my housing options that I foresee having in the future do not include massive amounts of property where a Malinois can run and really get some of that energy out. They're very high drive. They have to have a job where they work their mind, which is why many officers have them. Yeah, exactly. I do not have that much work for my dog to do. I do need a dog that will work and that has a high drive to work, but not that high of a drive. Not that high of a drive. I'm loving this purple, guys. I'm loving this purple. I think it's turning out perfectly. And have I caught it? I have caught it so far. Everywhere I've looked, I've caught it. So we are good. We are good. Can you guys see the quilting? Or am I the only one who can see the quilting? Let me know if you can see the quilting on it. And yes, I know my big camera is refocusing. Let me adjust that. I don't know why it has to be a pain today, but if it's not the dog, it is the camera. All right, the camera is fixed focus now. There we go. We're not going to have a lot of adjustments. It looks a little blurry to me. Let me know. Oh, you can't see the quilting. Ah, darn. I'm going to have to get where you guys can see that before I get done tonight. Because I want you guys to be able to see this. It is fantastic. My quilter lady did a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so tickled. She sent me, oh, Nikki says she hasn't seen the quilting either. Okay. I thought you guys could see it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She did such a good job. I love it. I love this quilting. I will show you guys. I promise. I promise I will. I'm on side 2. So when we get through side 4, then I'll pull it up and show you guys. Always blurry to me, so I cannot say one way or the other. Yeah, it's not blurry if I sit at one specific spot. This is why that camera is not my favorite camera. It is not my favorite camera at all. Let's see. I'm going one way. Nope, that's the wrong way. I'm going to go the other way. Okay, that's better. That looks like it's in focus. Okay. All right. You gotta be able to see my beautiful glasses. Reflecting my computer screen and any lights that are in front of me. Oh. Tammy, blurry to me, dude, eyesight. Yeah, I know. I knew exactly what you're talking about, Rita. I still, my eyesight shouldn't be blurry. So had to adjust it. Now there is blue on the back. So what will be visible on the back is a blue, I think I bought it. Oh gosh, I don't know where I bought it. Maybe I did buy it at Hobby Lobby. But it's a linen texture look fabric. They're really great for stuff like this. So the back is, okay, here you guys can see the quilting. There we go. It's all these little circles and rings of circles. It's perfect. It's perfect for all the bingo balls. I make videos and have to ask hubby if the screen is blurry before I press record. I understand, Rita. We've had discussions about your eyesight before. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, do you guys want me to do a retreat in November? Yep, it's Bubbles. Hey, Jaja, welcome in. She says cute. Perfect. Cute, cute. She says hi, everyone. Yep, it's basically bubbles. It's bubbles or circles. Let's see. Thank you. Everybody says it's pretty and cute. Awesome. I think it goes really well with the bingo balls. Because, I mean, all across the front, we've got all these little bingo balls all over the place. So I think that worked perfectly. She sent me this and one other design. I was like, this is perfect. She did a fantastic job quilting it. Fantastic job. Retreat, yes, as long as I can remember, right? So I'm debating as to whether or not I can handle to do one in November or if we're going to try to do one in December. But with me traveling in December, I don't know. It would be really close to Christmas. If I do one in November, then we have a little bit of a break time. It wouldn't be that close to Christmas. So, do you guys want one in November or do you guys want one really close to Christmas? It's online. It's on Zoom. Jacqueline says, pretty colors. I like the quilt. Thank you. This is that Sew and Tell giveaway quilt that is going home with somebody on the 14th. I have to find something to do with these 3 fat quarters Danny sent to me now. Oh, good. Yes. You need to find something to do with them. Absolutely. All right, so we can do retreat in November or we can do one in December. December will be really close to Christmas or it'll be between Christmas and New Year's. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me see where Christmas falls. I think Christmas is during the week. Yeah. Okay. So I could do the weekend after Christmas, before New Year's, or I can look at my November schedule and see what we can do. You guys let me know which would be more effective for you guys. Choosing whatever date I got in November. See, I have to find something to do with, okay, I have never done that before. Oh, that's fine. There's always a first time. So the way that the retreat works is the retreat is 36 hours, 35 hours. Yeah, 35 hours. I was having to think. I can't guarantee I'd be able to do with my husband. See, I hear you on that, Nikki. I absolutely understand that. You can come just hang out for a little bit and leave and then come back and leave and come back and leave. We do it a lot. And Rita says, Janet, the virtual retreats are so much fun. Yes, they are. They are a blast. So what happens during retreat is I open the retreat 6 a.m. Mountain Time. So that's 8 a.m. Eastern. And that is on Saturday morning. The retreat runs all day Saturday in through the night and all day Sunday until an hour before my Sunday night after sunset Sunday. So an hour before my Sunday night live. My Sunday night live is always interesting after retreat because I am exhausted. So it's probably my least chatty retreat for me, or least chatty live for me, is because it's post-retreat. Just because I'm exhausted by then. But yeah, the retreats are a blast. They are so much fun. So you can come and go as you please. You do not have to say, like, you don't have to stay the entire time. You can, if you get up in the middle of the night and you want to come join in, come join in. If you are an early bird, come be an early bird. I do go to sleep. So at some point during the retreat, I do go to sleep. So you don't have to worry. It is not a requirement that you not go to sleep. But there's usually somebody hanging out the entire time. I mean, somebody might be asleep in the chat, but there is usually somebody in the Zoom the entire time. And you can come and go as you need to. Let's see. Rita says, Janet, you just do whatever with others, but not in the same room, but virtually. Yes, it is. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. I work on my sets of projects, and sometimes it's projects you guys know about, and sometimes it's projects you guys don't know about. Hey, Ellen, glad you're here. Good to see you. Good to see you. So the way of retreat, let's see, what did I work on? One retreat, I spent the entire retreat working on this one weighted lap pad that I needed to make. It's like a weighted blanket, but it's smaller. And I spent the entire retreat working on that because Saturday I spent all day working on it, and then Sunday I redid everything I did on Saturday. It was just crazy. It was such a crazy retreat. Other retreats, I have gotten things done. Like, I've gotten a lot accomplished. This most recent retreat, I got a lot of stuff done. I got one of my patterns completely put together. I got a lot of stuff done. So it's entirely up to you how long you stay, or stay as long as you feel up to staying. So if you feel up to sewing, if you don't, that's okay. Just hang around and chat. That's absolutely fine too. Absolutely fine. Let's see. Yes, with all the beads going everywhere. Ugh, yes. No, that would never happen. Sleeping in the chat. That was so embarrassing. No, you weren't the one sleeping that I'm thinking of. You did sleep, didn't you? I do remember that now. Oh my gosh. I had forgotten about that, Rita. I forgot about that. No, one retreat, I came back and one of our retreat members was holding down the fort for us overnight, and she had fallen asleep, but she put her tablet on mute, so nobody heard her snoring. So if she was snoring, we don't know it. But I came in, as before I moved into this space, so it was back when I was in the other room. That weighted pad was a major amount of work. It was. Oh my gosh, it totally was, Katie. It totally was. But yeah, I came back into the retreat and was trying to see if anybody was up and awake. It was one of my earlier retreats. Nope, it's free. There's no charge for the virtual retreats. Zoom retreats are 100% free with me. I make it easy. The in-person retreat I'm planning for September of next year, that one is not free, but my Zoom retreats always 100% free. You just have to register for them. I just need to know, do you guys want it in November, or do you want it between Christmas and New Year's? I just need to know which you'd rather me look at, because I'll start looking at my dates in November, see what I have open. Janet's ready. Awesome. Yep, so whatever works better for everybody, whether that's November, getting a retreat in before Christmas, so you're working on Christmas presents, or a retreat in the interim between Christmas and New Year's. I am also looking at doing the New Year's Day mystery with Stitch in Heaven. Last year I did that as a Zoom retreat as well. Yes, that date would work. Sure, that date. So whatever I choose, Rita. Okay. All right. That works. You'll have to come back and check out because I'll have to go schedule it. I'll have to go schedule it and then I can start putting the registration link out. Oh, absolutely, Janet. Yeah. I always look forward to retreat. I have such a good time. And I get to hear you guys talk. Instead of just reading what you say, I get to hear you guys talk. And that's so fantastic. Katie Kraft says, either would work. Who knows what my schedule will be next week, let alone next month. You don't have any more wedding quilts to do? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I don't have any wedding quilts to do either. I have a high school graduation quilt to get started on, and I have no idea what I'm doing with that. And I have a quilted coat that I need to work on too. So I'll probably be working on that during retreat, wherever I'm at with it. Because then I can work on it for hours and not get interrupted too bad. Let's see. Oh, no, talk. Oh, no, not that, right, Rita? Either month because my schedule is always hectic. I hear you on that, Kathy. Gosh, I definitely hear you on that. I will start looking at my calendar then, guys, and see if we can look at November. And then, we might do December 2, just depending on what all I have going on and what all I need to do. Kathy says she's sewing and listening. Oh, Laura says, I was just thinking the same thing as Katie. Either month. Whichever. I don't know what my schedule's going to be. Who knows what my schedule's going to be? I sure don't. I gotta look at my schedule too. My schedule is over on the other table right now. My husband bought me the Pfaff Icon 2P. I haven't felt good enough to embroider yet. Oh, yeah, you would absolutely have a blast embroidering. I am always busy. Yes. I am always busy, Ellen. Absolutely always busy. I pick up projects like I shouldn't. I make myself busier than I really need to be. And so I'm always, getting ahead of myself. Oh, you know what? November also means that I might, if we do it late November, we could do Black Friday weekends where everybody else is out shopping and getting into all the mayhem. We could, have, retreat time where anybody who doesn't want to, when anybody who doesn't want to be out shopping can be hanging out with us. Oh, good night, Nikki. Have a good evening. Let's see. This is assuming they did not do the 7th spinal surgery between now and then, so retreat might be me sitting watching everyone instead of sewing. That is okay. That is absolutely okay, Rita. You can help carry the conversation for us. Oh, I bet you are, Janet. Laura says, Janet, that's so awesome. I'm sure you're going to love playing with your machine. Yes. When you get ready for it, I bet you will absolutely enjoy it. Me too, trying to clear some of my projects for the new salon. All right. Hey, Andy, welcome in. Glad you're here. Thank you so much. I keep going over and catching you when you're live, and I at least get that thumbs up in there. Even if I can't stay, I hop over there every time I see the notification. And even if you've already gotten off of your live, I hit that notification or hit that thumbs up for you. I put your things on, a playlist going probably like a week and a half ago to watch all the videos. So like every couple weeks or so, I'm gonna have all your videos playing overnight. Oh, okay, good. I have caught everything so far. Let's see. That would have been a great time. Yes, it would. Oh, okay, for Black Friday weekend. Good. Good. If I can do that, that's what we're going to do. We're going to see if I can do a retreat for Black Friday weekend. That way none of us feel like we have to go out and spend money and be commercialized and all of that. And again, if you need to take a break and go shop, you can take a break and go shop and come back. Aw. Oh, you're so welcome, Andy. You're so welcome. Rita is in Arizona, Janet. Ellen says she finally did get back in her sewing room. Ah, good deal. Good. I'm glad you're back in there. It is so hard when we're out of our sewing space for so long, because then we feel like we're missing out, and that whole fear of missing out, guys, oh, that's so rough. So rough. Oh, thank you, Kathy. She says, if you're not subscribed, please click that button. Only 190 away, right? I am so close to that 1,000. So close. Yet so far. I jumped up to 815 at one point, and then YouTube immediately dropped me down to like 809 by scrubbing my subscription list of who all subscribed to me. I think YouTube is doing it intentionally, trying to keep me from hitting that 1,000. I don't know. Maybe they got it out for me. I don't know. Going shopping next week. You can buy me something. I don't mind. My birthday was Tuesday. Let's see. It's been quite a while since I've actually sewed anything. I've been cutting and laying out a quilt this past week. That's fantastic, Laura. Yay. Yay. I live in melting southern Arizona. I hear you, Rita. She's asking Laura if she's ready for the storm. I am not jealous of one bit of you guys getting all that storm stuff going. Not jealous of it. Am I done? No, gosh. I still got... Okay. Oh, good. I got about one full side left. I'm not even halfway up this side, but once I turn the corner, I have half of a side left. That's so exciting. I noticed this week I had several channels that I know I'm subscribed to or unsubscribed to, and finally got the added issue figured out. That's good news. I know that was bothering the daylights out of you. It would bother me too. Janet says she did travel nurse at UMC in Tucson. Ooh. I've been through Tucson at least once. I've been through Albuquerque, New Mexico more times than I care to count. Oh. 2 hurricanes are headed this way. Yes. Doing my binding right now on a little lap quilt for my grandma. Oh, perfect, Jaja. I'm doing binding too. That's perfect timing. You bind while I bind. And guys, this thing is about 54 by 54. 3 weeks with no revenue. Ow. Ugh. Yeah. Yuck. Good to get back in the swing, Laura. I forgot how zen my room is for me. Yes, Ellen, absolutely. Of course, my thing is, if I go sit in the living room, I look out and I am seeing my sewing room. Like, it is not even a side eye or anything else. Like, it is front and center. I pass this to get to the living room. Now I pass the back side. I don't see, like, my sewing machine necessarily unless I walk around the corner. But I have the living room space for my sewing studio. Oh. I have 2 quilts ready for binding. The piece of cake and the woodruff, both Christmas quilts. Ah, good deal. Good deal. That's exciting, Kathy. You normally bind everyone as you go, so having 2 at the same time is definitely different for you, I think. Rita, I'm ready for the storm and have medicated my rescue dog. My dog is hiding out in the basement now. My husband gets home tomorrow, and he seems to be able to calm her down better than I can. That's good. That's good that he'll be home with you. That'll be really good. So, question for you guys. If you had the opportunity to buy any long arm that you wanted, what long arm would it be? If you had the opportunity to buy a long arm, space wasn't a question. If you had the opportunity to buy a long arm, any brand, any size, what would you buy? Let's see. Ellen says that hers is on the second floor. She has a cape. She wishes it was on the first floor. Yeah, it's a 1-floor apartment. I'm on 3rd floor, so everything's on 3rd floor. But we have an elevator. That's the only way that I make it. I could not make it without an elevator. Picked up the woodruff today from the Long Armor, and I have sticker shock. Ouch! That's not fun. That would seriously bum me out, having sticker shock. It is a large quilt. It very much is a large quilt. I agree. I'll leave long arming for someone else, says Kathy. Let's see. I don't know the name, but it's what So Becca has, and it's automatic. There's a lot of automatic ones out there. So I have I have automation. So I have my big Bernina that I put on the frame. So I do have automation already. And you can get that in a lot of different brands. Handy Quilter has it. Gamble has it. Who else is out there? Who makes the Grace Company? They have it. Because that's the automation I have. I have the Grace Company frame and the automation right now. But it's only a 10-foot frame. Janet says she had a stair lift put in and is a lifesaver for her to get up and down to her sewing room. Yeah, that would have to be, if I had a 2-level or multi-level home, that would be a requirement. I have looked at that specifically for should I ever need to move into a 2-story anything, I would have to get a chair lift. It would not be an option. Picking up my king quilt on Saturday. I'm scared. Oh no, Ellen. Oh my gosh. My husband bought me my dream long arm. It's an Innova M24. I haven't even used it yet because it's arrived the week I went in the hospital. What brand is Innova? What brand is that? I don't think I've seen an Innova. I haven't seen one here locally. I'll put it that way. I know the brand, like I've seen them before, but I haven't. I think I probably need to work on, I probably need to just get one that can be serviced locally. My long arm takes a joke. Most of them do. Not all of them, but most of them do. I think it's Handy Quilter. When you said the name, I don't know much about long arms. I should wish I had one, or at least a bigger sewing machine. I hear you, Jaja. So mine doesn't quilt big areas. Like it quilts like up to 4 inches at a time. But I really do want some more quilting room. So I'm kind of debating on what I want to put on my wish list. Let's see. I think Innova is Husqvarna. Okay, yeah, no, I don't have anybody here that will work on those. So I wouldn't be able, that would have to be an out option because I need somebody who can service locally. Because I think that would be a make or break maybe. Because if I couldn't have it serviced, or nobody here locally can service or set them up, then I might run the risk of, not being able to get a service should something break. My husband researched it and felt it was the best option for me. He's super techie and restores classic cars, so very mechanical. Oh, very good. Very good. See, I don't know. I know there's a Handy Quilter dealer in the state, but I don't know that we have any other dealers here. So it's what would I be willing to drive for? Laura, you'll have to show us your first project. Yes, absolutely. Please do. Don't bet on it though, because I'm not sure, but I think that's what one of my local shops showed me in there. They carry Huskies. Okay, that makes sense. I'll look it up and see. I don't know. Like, I think the only... I doubt Brother has it. I doubt it's a Brother. Just thinking through, I don't think I've ever seen a Brother long arm at all. But it could be the same brand. I don't know. I'd have to look. And of course, now that Dad's home, Puppy's acting out again. And Innova is not Husqvarna. They used to only make machines for industrial purposes. Missouri Star Quilt Company only uses Innova. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I just don't know if I could get it serviced. I don't know. I think that might be my big thing, is I might have to go with something that can be serviced locally. I had not even thought about that part. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. All right. Let's see. I'm almost there, guys. I am almost there. All right. We are done, quilt. We are done binding. We are done binding. Provided I didn't miss any spots. And I'm going to double check. Live. Just looked, and it looks like Innova is its own brand. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Nope, I caught it. It's not, I didn't catch as much as I caught the others, but I caught it. Woohoo. All right. Oh, I got one spot. All right. Okay, out of the entire quilt, I have one spot I have to go back and fix. But that's okay. I can do that tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Let me take this camera down. There we go. All right. So the Sew and Tell giveaway quilt is now completely quilted and bound. So this is the quilt. Somebody will be winning on the 14th. And it is purple binding. Can't wait to see the finished quilt. Better yet, if it comes home with me, right, Andrea? I agree, right? And then all the bubbles. It was quilted with bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Okay, I should probably stop, but I like it. It came out really pretty. It came out really pretty. So I pulled the blue for the back. Pal, could you stop, please? Thank you, sir. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now you can compare. If I get the right side up. I pulled the blue to match the blues in one side of the heart. So, but it is 54 by 54. All of these squares in here are individually pieced. Oh, thank you. I love that, Kathy. You now have a raffle ticket for the 14th for the Super Chat giveaway. And she said, oh, thank you for finishing that quilt that will be coming home with me. Everybody's fighting over it, I know. Captions are not on. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize they weren't on. I will make myself a new note, so I can pay attention better. My husband surprised me with the purchase. We went to QuiltCon 2025, and he got a great deal and purchased it. It arrived a week before I started getting sick. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Sheila. That's good. She says she had to come out of lurkdom to say how pretty. Thank you. Thank you. So it is finished just in time. Let me see. Pal, please, sir. Could you stop? Sir, could you stop? He's over there licking and grooming and being an obnoxious puppy right now. I was gonna see, I have panels. I'm going to have to look for my panels. I bought a couple of different panels recently for future Show and Tell giveaway quilts. So one of the future Show and Tell giveaway quilts is going to be based off of a panel. So I need to pull that out. Or I need to pull them out. I have multiple panels. I need to pull them out, and I will let you guys vote on which one you like most, because that will be the next one that I work on. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have it handy where I don't have to dig, but I'm not seeing it in my boxes. I'm missing a Halloween panel. No clue where I put it. Oh no. Oh no, Jaja. You gotta find it. You gotta find it. I know I've got the panels because I know I bought them. I wonder if I accidentally put them in my scrap boxes, so I may have to go searching my scrap boxes to find my panels. But I will find them. I will find them soon because April is 6 months away. So we have got to get that going. I do not do Halloween, so hopefully not Halloween themed. No, no, none of the panels I'd be doing for Show and Tell giveaway are going to be Halloween. As much as I love Halloween, I know it isn't everybody's cup of tea, so I wouldn't put that on anybody. So this quilt is being given away on October 14th. The next quilt will be given away on April 14th. So April 7th will be the last Show and Tell for the next cycle. Janet doesn't do Halloween either. I love Halloween, but I understand. I totally understand. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I like the whimsical Halloween, not the scary. I'm not a scary Halloween person either. I do like some spooky Halloween, but it's got to be realistically comical. It can't be like gory. I don't do gory. Gory is not my thing. Not my thing at all. Like, I've been watching The Walking Dead with Mr. Siberian Wind. It's not a show I would watch on my own. There's a lot of things that would absolutely have terrified me, so I don't do them. Like, I couldn't dress up as a walker. I couldn't dress up like that. Like, I couldn't even, I couldn't. Like, I couldn't be that. And I couldn't be in that show with all of these people dressed up in all this, makeup and all that. I couldn't do it. So, I mean, they've got some really good special effects people. Good, makeup people. But I definitely couldn't do it. Definitely couldn't do it. All right. Well, I do not know where my panels are, so I can't show you what the options are. Don't forget to send your super chats. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. I totally forgot to share my recent finish, which was Halloween themed. Oh, well, you can share it for November. That is perfectly fine. Absolutely. You can get in on the next super chat giveaway quilt. You can get started on that. Jaja says she doesn't like the gory, the Creepsville line. I don't like, but I like the cute Halloween. The one I'm making now is Mickey and Minnie Halloween. Oh, okay. Mickey and Minnie is always cute stuff. I've been doing that Nocturnal Soul quilt along, and none of it's creepy. It's very challenging, but it's not creepy. I love that show, Tammy. I saw all 10 seasons and actually missed it when it was over. Yeah, there's so many spinoffs already that we're like getting bombarded with which spinoff do you want to watch? And we're not even done with the original. Like, we just finished where the sanctuary is basically defeated. So we just finished that, where Maggie and 2 other people are plotting for something else to happen in the future. So like, we just finished that. So yeah, we're getting close to the end of it. But we'll see. We'll see what I end up watching after this. We might go to something non-gory for the next show that he and I watch together, because we tend to go from one series that's a little too much to one that's a lot more feel good. And I think we need to go to a feel good after this. So, all right. Well, guys, I am going to get off of here. I've got to leave early in the morning to go get this stuff taken off of me. It's about time. And I've got to get a few things packed for the trip. But I will be back tomorrow night. Don't forget, if you've not put your thumbs up, or if you've not put your thumbs up, please do that. But if you've not put your notifications on for tomorrow night, Kathy and Alicia from My Hobby Home and Quilty Bird Piecing will be over here to come join me. We are going to work on another Yuletide sampler block. We're going to do half of the block this month, or this week, and in 2 weeks we will catch up and do the other half of that section. Let's see, Walking Dead was good because the writing was fantastic. It was. Yes, Andrea, so right. She says, be blessed, less stressed, and pet some fabric before you go to bed. Yeah, if you have not petted some fabric today, go pet some fabric. Go get your feel goods in before you go to bed. I mean, I know tomorrow is Friday. Friday is awesome, but still, get your feel goods in before then. No, Kathy says she has not picked out her fabrics. Oh, goodness. We're going to have fun tomorrow then. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. Guys, y'all have great